It's the PartyBets.com, the Premier League snooker, brought to you by Matchroom Sport and live here on Sky Sports. You're joining us for 6 frames with a 25-second shot clock. The referee in charge of the action is Mr. Paul Collier, and it's now time to meet the players. Firstly, would you please welcome all the way from China, and the former China Open champion, ladies and gentlemen, the young talents of Junhui!
And Ding Junhui up against Australia's most successful ever player, who's desperate for points.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Melbourne, Australia, it's the Q of Thunder from down under, Neil Robertson!
Neil, I don't want to remind you, but you're bottom of the table. Is it a case of win or bust tonight for you?
Well, actually, I'm equal last with John, so... yeah, obviously, you know, things haven't been going too well so far this season for me, but, you know, Premier League's always a great chance to sort of, you know, try and get some form back, really, and, yeah, I just can't wait tonight.
About the history between you two, you haven't met too many times, but the meetings you've have been quite good, haven't they?
Yeah, I think the first time we ever met was in the semi-finals of the World Under-21s 4 years ago, and I happened to win that, but you know, he won probably the most important match between us, and that was the quarterfinals of the UK Championships in 2005, I think, the year he went on to win it. So, yeah, you know, I think it's just great that 2 overseas players can do it the hard way, and I think the success we've had over, you know, the last few years has been great for, you know, snooker as a whole.
A lot of talk about Stephen Hendry against Steve Davis later on, but I guess you have a point to prove as far as the new generation of player, which you and Ding are.
Yeah, I think it would take quite some time for Ding and I to catch up to Hendry and Davis. You know, 13 world titles is that's absolutely incredible. You know, to see something like that in any sport is absolutely unbelievable. So we're just very lucky to have these two playing so well on snooker still.
Okay, we'll wish you well this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Neil Robertson. And your commentators, Mike Hallett and Clive Everton.
Australia's #1 versus China's #1.